G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here we're going to be going through the team building guide for the newly EZA'd INT Fused Zamasu. He looks amazing, so before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do team building guides for all of the new units that do drop or EZAs. So jumping straight into the details for this Zamasu. Team-wise, we've got Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Final Trump Card, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Fate, Fused Fighters, Power of Wishes, Super Bosses, and Successors. So, from within that, we've got a couple of really good teams. Already say straight away that STR Rose's teams where you're going to be rocking this guy mostly, but still a bit to work with there. For our links, we've got Big Bad Bosses being the big one, but then we've also got Dismal Future, Godly Power, Fused Fighter, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So obviously just what we'd expect from a Zamasu unit. So for our 7 out of 7 link partner, we do have the Tech Merge Zamasu when he is in his domain. Not one that I imagine you're going to run into very often, but could work if you needed it for a mission or something. For our 6 linking partners, we've got the AGL Transforming Zamasu, so after he's fused into his second or corrupt state, you got the 6 links there, and then we've also got the STR Rose. As I mentioned before, definitely, I'm sorry, this is the STR Zamasu, or part of the Rose unit. Definitely going to be the best friend to run alongside this in Merge Zamasu. From there, with our 5 linking partners, we have the STR phase of the Merge Zamasu. Of the Rose Zamasu. Predominantly where you're going to be keeping him, I'd say, in that Rose phase. So you get 5 links there. And then we've also got the Tech Rose Zamasu, a unit that we were sort of hoping were going to Super EZA. Potentially it could still happen, but I don't know how likely that one's looking for us now. Jumping into our 4 linking partners, we've got the AGL Super EZA Rose, another amazing partner to run alongside this INT Zamasu, given that support. He's got good defense with the damage reduction and guard. Got the INT Rose, obviously he's got his boost up at the moment, so it's definitely really runnable. The STR Goku Black Super EZA, just a really, really good free-to-play unit. We've got the STR Cell Max AGL Full Power Freezer, and then we've also got the physical Rose, who at this point we're pretty much just using as a bit of a domain merchant, utilizing him for that support. Then for our 3 linking partners, we've got all the clones. So we all know how good the clones are at this point. Insanely busted free-to-play units. So throwing INT Zamasu on a team like that is definitely going to be effective. If you don't have the STR Zamasu actually in Rose, you could probably use this guy as a lead and then run all the clones and bring Rose Zamasu as a friend. That'd be an interesting idea. Then we've got AGL Jiren, another super boss, the INT Vegeta and Trunks, the 2 Janembas, and then also the physical Broly trio. So I personally do still find myself utilizing the Broly trio. I don't think getting their 7 orbs is the craziest thing in the world, and they provide great support and can get that guaranteed dodge, especially because this INT Zamasu actually is a double orb changer, so that'll really help the Broly trio there. And from that, we jump into the first team build. As I mentioned, the STR Rose and Zamasu 220% to Super Bosses is going to be the absolute best place where you are able to run this new EZA. So we've got them there as our leader slot. We've got the INT Merge Zamasu. We've got the AGL Rose, as I spoke about before, just a phenomenal support class unit. He's going to share a lot of links, so it's a big dub having him on the team now. We've got the physical Broly trio, as I mentioned, a unit that I don't find at all too difficult to get the 7 orbs for to get that dodging, but also provides big time support as well. So I think still a really valuable addition to the team while still having big bad bosses. We've got the STR Zamasu Goku Black. As I said before, again, really good Super Easy A. Love my support class units, so big tick in my book. And if you are able to get that finishing blow, you can get him the dodge chance, which makes him even better. And then for the final slot, I've just gone with the INT Rose while he's got his boost. Just gives you access to a rage mode. Does really big damage while he's got that boost on, and can get some really solid defense going as well. So super powerful team here. In terms of rotations, it would be the STR Rose Zamasu with the INT Merge Zamasu, and then on the other rotation, the STR Rose Zamasu with the AGL Goku Black. From there, we're going to be floating the other three. As I said, we've got a good mix of support, damage. Yeah, I think this team is going to be working really, really well. So make sure to text this one out in particular. Next team we've got is the STR Blue, Goku, and Vegeta team. So for this one, I haven't included the STR Rose Zamasu, but if you do have them, obviously replace the AGL Rose with them. I'm just trying to give the two different options to run with, and I will either be showing Rose or the STR LR, because this AGL Rose is available with the coins, so everyone should be able to at least grab a copy of him. So for this team, we've got the STR Blue Goku Vegeta as our lead. We've got the INT Merge Zamasu, AGL Rose, the Tech Gods, the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and then also the physical Vegito Blue. So really, really like this mix of a team. We've got two rainbow orb changes in the Gotenks and physical Vegito Blue, as well as for the first 5 turns, we've also got INT Zamasu doing the double orb changing. The rotations would obviously be AGL Rose with INT Merge Zamasu, and then the other one would be the STR Blues alongside the Tech Gods. That Tech Gods and STR Blues rotation is one of my favourites in the game. The Blues are a phenomenal slot 1 unit, give the extra defensive support, so that's massive W's there. And then Tech Gotenks as a floater, as I said, he's got the orb changing, gets amazing defense and can get that counter off as well, which can give us some extra juiced up damage. And then, yeah, physical Vegito Blue, orb changer support unit, has the massive damage reduction against normals, and then you got the dodge chance on supers. I really do like what they did with his Super Easy A. So again, another really, really powerful team for us to work with there. Next team we've got is the AGL Gogeta team. So we've obviously got Fused Fighters there, but we've also got Successors, so that helps us out on that front. For this one, we've got the AGL Gogeta as our lead, as I said. INT Merge Zamasu, the STR Rose and Zamasu, AGL Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku, the physical Super Saiyan 4s, and then the last unit you could realistically put anyone, but I've just thrown in the Tech Goku Vegeta that go into Gogeta here. So this one, rotation's probably pretty obvious, but we've got the INT Merge Zamasu alongside the STR Rose, as we saw before. We've got 5 links there. Rose acts as the slot 1 unit for us, and then INT Merge Zamasu can just go crazy in slot 2. We've also got the physical Super Saiyan 4s with the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku rotation. Another one of my absolute favourites. AGL Super Saiyan 4 providing the damage reduction support is so OP, and then you add in his 2-turn support on super attack, and it gets even better. Yeah, from there you can have 2 AGL Gogetas floating, which means you can get their transformation, get the active, really juice up the rest of the units on the team, and then also Tech Goku Vegeta floating with their orb changing. But as I said, you could change them out for realistically anyone, and the team would still be really, really effective. And then the final team we've got here, we've got the STR Cell, so Worldwide Chaos. From there, we've got him as our leader, INT Zamasu and the AGL Rose again. one of those staples that I've just been referring to. We got the AGL transforming cell. I think he did get a really solid EZA, and you get him into perfect cell and he can still definitely be pretty nutty. I've got the Int Buhan here. You could easily exchange him for the Tech Super EZA cell. Maybe that would work better to get a couple extra links, but I do like the Buhan as the guaranteed super. So yeah, orb changing Nuka just can be really busted. Big bad bosses unit. And then we fill out the team with AGL DKP, so a unit that's free to play, everyone has access to, and on that full extreme class, so your team can be really solid. So for this one, we'd be running rotations of STR cell with the AGL transforming cell. Get plenty of links there. Hopefully you can get the revive off early with STR cell, and then that's going to boost his slot 1 capabilities. And then the other rotation would be AGL Rose and Int Merge Zamasu. That's going to leave you to float the friend cell as well as the Int Buhan and AGL DKP. So a bit of an off-sided team, but one that I think will definitely work. But that's the team building guide, guys. Let me know which is your favourite. Obviously, I think the best place to run this guy, as I said, is on the STR Rose Zamasu team, and I think this one is going to be a really dominant force. And the fact that we have the clones to be able to switch in with units that you may not have here, or maybe don't prefer to use, I think is a massive W for us. So, as I said, let me know which team is your favourite down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.